16th, 2024. A beautiful April afternoon. The sun is out. It's a little windy now, but that's okay. Wonderful, beautiful weather here. To my knowledge, this is one of the only, if not only time that Case has played Norton High School in a sporting event. I went here. I don't remember them playing Norton during my time or afterward as well. But it makes sense. I was talking to a couple of Norton parents before the game started. They're comparable sized schools, roughly the same region of the state. Should be a good game here. The Lancers is the mascot for Norton, a small town up near Attleboro, just north of the Rehoboth, Dighton area in southeastern Massachusetts. On the mound this morning for Case is going to be number 22, Aiden Borges, who has just finished his warm-ups and will be very soon underway here to get this game started. Batting leadoff for Norton is going to be number 6, Jake Seaver, followed by number 9, Alec Rich, and then lastly, number 1, Josh La Liberty. Shout out to the Norton parents who helped me label the roster. Their roster was not available online, and the first names are not included in the lineup card that came with the game either, so big shout out to those parents that helped me get that information. As I said, number 6, batting leadoff, Jake Seaver, and we are underway here at Case High School as the ball 1 is in the dirt and inside. Both teams coming to this game with a 1-4 record. Case just off of a 10-3 loss yesterday to Somerset Berkeley. Pitch to Seaver is a high pop-up into left field, which is going to be tracked down and caught by Lucas Ballou for the first out of the game. It's going to bring up the catcher, number 9, Alec Rich, lefty hitter for the Lancers. Borges pitch via strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Rich. Off speed, foul tip. That'll bring the count to 0-2. My angle is really a little in the left field line, just exit the backstop, so I'm not directly behind everything. And a strikeout there. 3 pitches. Down goes Rich. Borges picks up his first K of the game. There's quickly 2 away in the top of the first. As the number 3 hitter, Josh La Liberty comes to the plate for the Lancers. Number 1 batting in the 3rd spot and playing first, so that's a strike. Oh, 1 pitch coming from Borges. Off speed, that's going to be down the left field line and foul. Third base coach was wishing that was fair, but I believe that just skipped foul. As the umpire said anyway. That'll drop the count to 0-2 here on La Liberty. Borges looking for a 1-2-3 top of the first. Is he going to get it here? He is not. That's a low and outside. That'll bring the count to 1-2. 1-2 pitch from Borges. On the ground to short. Adam Gracie's got it. The throw to first is in time. It's a 1-2-3 top of the first. Norton goes down 1-2-3. Out bring Case for their first at-bats of the game. Leading off is going to be shortstop Adam Gracie. Batting second, center fielder Will LaBeouf. Batting third, DH Sam Deedy, followed by Dylan Amaral playing third and batting fourth. Pitcher Aiden Borges bats fifth. Reed Olmschneider, first baseman, bats sixth. Ben Duquette, the catcher, is seventh. Lucas Saltmarsh bats eighth and plays right. And Zach Kern playing second base will hit 9. Lucas Ballou, who caught that ball at the top of the first, is not going to be batting. They have a DH in for him. On the mound for the Lancers, number 5, Musto, is not in the lineup for hitting, trying to get the mound squared away. I'll have to see if I can get a first name for him. I did not get his name from the parents, unless I hear them say it in between, of course. The case coaches and the umpire exchanging some witty remarks out there. Always nice to see some sportsmanship. Umpire sticking with the rule of only having only 2 players out. The on-deck batter and the current batter is it in between. And everybody else has to stay in the dugout. Musto looking good with this form for the Lancers. As I said, both teams come into this game with a 1-4 record. Case, so far this year, they won their opener against Westport 6-0, and since then they've lost to Seekonk 1-0, to DR 7-2, to Fairhaven 3-2, and then to Somerset Berkeley 10-3. Norton also comes in with a 1-4 record. They lost to Dover Sherborne in their first game, followed by a loss to Millis. They won at Medway 4-2. Then they lost to Dedham, and they also have a common opponent in Dighton Rehoboth, whom they lost to as well. So Adam Gracie, shortstop, number 13, going to hit leadoff here for the Cardinals.
Hey, Adam, right there. Hey, start here, 13, no one back. Hey, come on, Grace.
First pitch to Gracie is a called strike.
Come on, Adam. Drop the baseball now, man. Drop the baseball, 13.
And second pitch is a high pop-up to the right side of the field. He'll be tracked out and caught over there by second baseman Thomas Portanova for Norton. So Gracie's retired on 2 pitches. Now steps up number 8 and also the center fielder, Will LaBeouf, for the Cardinals. Ball's a little low. The buffed, speedy center fielder for Case. That's a strike. 1-1 pitch is on the ground to third. That's a great play in the hole. Throw to first, 2 away. Anthony Sandangelo, the third baseman for Norton, with a fantastic play in the hole to retire LaBeouf, and that's going to be 2 down on the top of the first. Both teams potentially going 1-2-3 here as DH Sam Deedy steps up. Ball's a little high.
Come on, Sammy. Come on, Sam.
And ball 2 is in the dirt as well. Still outside. It's going to be 3-0 now to Didi. Musto trying to get his composure, get one over. 3-0 pitch on the way to Didi. And that's going to be ball 4. 4-pitch walk. Didi's the opening base runner for the Cardinals. Third baseman Dylan Amaral up to bat for Case. Dylan Amaral is the leading hitter for the Cardinals, currently batting .286 on the year. Nobody with any home runs. It's the Cardinals team, but he does have 3 RBIs. This is according to Max Preps. It's the pitch. Strike 2, called strike. Safe there at first on the throwdown. The 2 strikes on Amaral. 2 good pitches. Here's the 0-2. In the dirt. Thought about it. Did not swing. Be a 1-2 count now. Pitcher Aiden Borges waiting on deck. Pitch. Another one in the dirt. That ball gets away. Didi's going to move up to second. Thought about going to third. And is going to stay there. We're in scoring position now for Amaral. 2-2 pitch. On its way. And a foul. Just barely got a tip on that. Here's the pitch. And on the ground to short. On to first. It's a low throw, but dug out nicely. And that'll do it for the first. No hits with a man left on the walk. The end of 1, 0-0. Jesuit Base High School field.
My headset is breaking.
A little bit of slow transition here as Borges was the on-deck batter. So had to get his everything off to get ready to go out there and do the warm-up pitches again. He went 1-2-3 in the first. Due up for Norton. Third baseman Anthony Santangelo. Right fielder Aiden Gilbert, followed by center fielder Quinn Murphy, are due up for Norton. As Borges finishes up his warm-up throws, great throw there down by Ben Duquette, the catcher. And then Santangelo, who made that terrific play at third to retire Will LaBeouf for the Cardinals in their top of the first. Going to get his first at bat of the game, number 14 for Norton. First pitch is a strike in there. Off-speed pitch just popped high to left. Bolu over there with the catch. First out of the inning. Due up right fielder number 8, Aiden Gilbert. Ball's a little inside. It's the pitch. High pop up again to left. A mile high. Bolu back and makes another play. So Norton making the contact. Just 3 of their outs have gone to left fielder Lucas Bolu for Case. Here's Quinn Murphy, looks at an off-speed pitch for strike 1. Number 2, center fielder for the Lancers. Borges looking pretty sharp so far. And that's fouled away. Borges 1 strike away from another 1-2-3 inning. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And it's high. That pitch is fouled. Good job by Murphy to get some metal on that. Get another swing out of it at least. And that ball's on the ground, right back to Borges. He will flip on to first, and he's got himself another 1-2-3 inning. Aiden Borges looking great so far. 6 up, 6 down for Norton. As that wind starts to blow here. Our nemesis here at Swansea Community Network is that wind. Due up for Case, the 5, 6, 7 hitters, Aiden Borges, Reed Olmschneider, and Ben Duquette. Musto out for his 2nd inning of work. Still no hits for either team. Case reached in the first on a walk. Advanced the 2nd on a wild pitch, and then a ground out end of the inning. Getting ready here. Bottom of inning number 2. As I said, it is Tuesday, April 16th. Field at JCHS High School. Both teams 1-4. Norton sporting colors that Case usually sees with Bourne High School with the purple and white. There we go. Bottom of inning number 2. Musto's first pitch. Going to be in there for a strike. Aiden Borges pitching quite well so far. Help himself out with a hit, walk, something. And ball is in the dirt and gets by the catcher. We'll send Reed Olmschneider, first baseman, after that ball. Pitch. That's in there for strike 2. One, 2 to Borges coming up. Off speed, that hit him. So it's not a hit by pitch. They're going to call it a ball, but he's going to stay in there. They said that he leaned in, so they're going to call it a ball, but he does not get the hit by pitch. And instead he's going to pop it up to right, and it'll be caught for the out. So here's Reed Olmschneider, first baseman, his first at bat of the game. And fouled off to the right. One pitch to Olmschneider. Off speed, a little off the plate. And that's laced to right, a base hit. So Olmschneider got the first hit of the game for either team as he laces that to right field. Is catcher Ben Duquette, as that throw over, he'll be safe at first. Pitch on the ground. Gonna try to turn 2. There's one. And they got them both. Double play turn for Norton. Good looking double play. Case had some promise there with a hit. Nobody left on after that. So after 2 innings, it's 0-0. Eden Borges going to be out for his 3rd inning of work here. Due up for the Norton Lancers, we have left fielder Sean Clary, second baseman Thomas Portanova, and then DH is going to be Grant Crosscup. Number 4 going to be rounding out the order for the Lancers. Or just needed a friend to help him get warmed up. His catcher was thrown out, not thrown out, but was on base when the inning ended, Ben Duquette. So Sean Clary, left fielder, number 10, going to get it started for Norton. 0-0s hit the top of inning 3 here at JCHS High School. Borges going to field that bunt, throw him out at first. Clary tried to drop a drag bunt down, but thrown out. So Norton's first 7 batters are all out. Borges has 1 strikeout, giving up no hits and no base runners so far to the first 7 hitters. First ball is in the dirt low for the second baseman, Thomas Portanova. High pop-up. It'll be caught. Dylan Amaral. I'm not keeping track of pitch count, but the pitch count for Borges has to be pretty low right now. He retired the first 8 hitters. DH Grant Crosscup up for the Lancers. Ball's a little low. That ball's a strike, dropped in there. 1-1 from Borges now. Ball's a little high. Borges in a very rare spot in this game behind in the count. It's going to be 2-1. Getting a lot of early contact. Ball's in the dirt again. They'll go to 3-1. And you got a swing and miss on that one. Might have been a foul tip. Doesn't matter. It's going to be a full 3-2 count right now. Going to retire the side again. Here's the pitch from Borges. And he got a ground ball to third. Throw on to first in time. Another 1-2-3 inning. Once again for Norton. 3 up, 3 down.
Great job, AB. Great job, twos.
Cardinals will be sending 8, 9, and 1 up. Lucas Saltmarsh, Zach Curran, followed by Adam Gracie, the leadoff hitter at the top of the order. Musto looking good for Norton. He's only surrendered 1 hit. And that amounted to nothing anyway because he got a 5-4-3 double play to get him out of the inning. Very fast-moving game. We had a 3:45 start time. Already in the bottom of the third. It hasn't even been a half an hour yet. So it happens when your pitchers are throwing strikes and getting lots of outs. We've seen this before. High school baseball, softball too for that matter. It only takes one inning and then things can be blown open. But thus far, excellent pitching really from both teams. Musto's only given up a walk and one hit. No runs. Here's Saltmarsh, right fielder. Ball's a little outside. Heading the count right now, 1-0. Saltmarsh, the right fielder, number 10 for the Cardinals. Lefty hitter up there. That ball's in there for a strike. 1-1. That ball's high and away. Must have lost control for a little bit there. 2-1 pitch coming. That's going to be on the ground. High chopper to third. And another excellent play out there by Santangelo for Norton. That's the third ball he's controlled in this game. Really, really looking good out there at third. And that'll bring up number 15, number 9 hitter, second baseman, Zach Kern. Ball's a little bit high. Ball's high again. Curran coming into this game is batting .273, according to the stats I have, with 2 RBIs.
Situation's got to come to you now.
Pitch is a little low and outside.
Again, he's got to come to you.
That's in there for a strike. Must still get this form. 3-1 is the count. Ball's going to be down the left field line. Foul ball. Great hustle from Kern. He didn't realize it was a foul. Told he has to come back.
Boys, he has to go swing. Come on.
Pitch to Kern. Going to be fouled off to the right. Out of play. Regained again. Full count coming up for Kern. And laced up the middle. What a hit. Base hit for Kern. Stepped into that. Got a nice line drive up there. Back at the top, shortstop Adam Gracie. He popped out to the second baseman to get this game started for Case. The first ball is a little low and outside. One-0 pitch for Gracie coming up from Musto. Here it is. That's going to be hit into the gap right center. That might drop, and it does get down, but they're going to get the man at second. He had to hold up to make sure that ball didn't drop. So he's going to be thrown out 8-4 on that. Gracie reaches on a fielder's choice, but Kern had to hold up. He didn't know if that ball was going to be caught. He was kind of trapped in no man's land at that point. So Gracie reaches but does not get a base hit. 2 down as LeBeau is up, or Will Buff, excuse me. He was out at his first at bat, 5-3, and he'll be grounding right to the pitcher there, and that ends the inning. So no runs again for Case. 1 man left on. It is 0-0 after 3 innings here at Case High. Aiden Borges pitching very well. He hasn't actually allowed a base runner yet. It's been 9 up, 9 down for the Lancers. So due up for Norton is their 1-2-3 hitters. Jake Seaver, Alec Rich, and Josh Liberty. No one in the lineup reached base the first time through. Seaver got the game started with a high fly ball to left field that was caught by Lucas Ballou, the left fielder for the Cardinals. Second go around now. Moore just looking to continue to pitch well. Ball's a little inside there. Ball's going to be on the ground to third and the hole diving. That's going to be deflected. That's going to be a first hit of the game for Norton. Excellent try by Amaral. He dove for it. He actually got a glove on it and deflected into left field. So Norton finally gets a hit. Brings up Alec Rich. Struck out. The only person to strike out so far for Norton. Ball's going to be in there for a strike. The Lancers have made contact. They just haven't gotten a hit until just now. Seaver, as I said, at the first hit of the game for Norton. 0-1 pitch for Rich coming up here. And that's going to be laced to right. Caught out there. Some good contact on that. But Lucas Saltmarsh didn't have to go very far to catch that one. It was almost right to him. So 1 down here at the top of the 4th. Third baseman Joshua Liberty up for the Lancers. He grounded to short his first time up. Coming in 0 for 1. Throw over to first. Good move. But Seaver diving back in. Pitch is in there for a strike. There it is. Ball's going to be low in the dirt. Nice block there by Duquette. That keeps Seaver at first. That ball easily could have gotten away. One pitch. It's going to be fouled back into the right. Someone will have to go after that ball. I think they're going to send a Norton player out to go grab it, and they are. 1-2 pitch coming up for La Liberty. Borges throws. It's going to be in the air to center. Handled easily, though, and that's 2 away. Will LaBeouf out there, didn't have to go too far to catch that one. In steps Anthony Santangelo, who's made some fantastic plays defensively at third. It'll be on the ground and foul. Nice catch there by Case coach. Santangelo flied out to left in his first at bat. Number 4 hitter for the Lancers, number 14. Jersey number, 0-1 pitch, outside. Go to 1-1 now. Borges, the pitch is going to be lined to left. That might be over the head, and it is. That ball's going to get down. They're going to send that runner. They're going to have to cut it, and a double for Santangelo. That gets the scoring started for either team. Santangelo blistered that to left over the head of Ballou. And the Lancers with the first run for either team here. 1-0. Steps Aiden Gilbert, right fielder, number 5 hitter. He fly to left his first time. Lucas Ballou was very busy the first 2 innings. That's a breaking ball in for a strike. And that's going to be fouled. Off the fence near the Case dugout. So 2 pitch coming up here from Borges. Here it is. It's going to be low and outside. We'll go to 1-2 now on Gilbert. Here's the pitch and a swung on and miss, and the runner doesn't matter at that point. I'm not sure that was an intentional hit and run. But regardless, Norton gets on the board. Her first hit and run of the game. 2 hits in the inning for the Lancers. 1 run scored on the RBI double by Anthony Santangelo. There comes Case for the bottom of inning number 4 with their 3, 4, 5 hitters due up. Didi Amaral and Borges himself. Musto finishing up warm-up pitches. As I said before, a very fast moving game so far. Bottom of the fourth, it's almost 4:30 already. This game started at 3:45. Sun has gone behind some clouds. Not quite as sunny as it was earlier. Temperatures dropped a bit. I see some fans out there with blankets and scarves as they're preparing for colder weather for the remainder of this game.
Hey, 12, here we go.
Here's Didi facing off against Musto. Didi walked his first time up on 4 pitches. That won't happen this time, as that's strike 1. He made it to second on a wild pitch but did not score in the first. There's no official at bat yet for Sam. 1-1 count now. Didi batting .222 coming into this game with an RBI. The ball's going to be low and outside again. He'll send on deck hitter Dylan Amaral after that ball. Flips it to the umpire. Ball's in there for a strike. Good breaking pitch. 2-2. Kind of froze him. Dropped that breaking pitch in quite well. 2-2 pitch coming up. A little high. Go to a full count now. And lace to right. Is that going to get up? It is not. That a little bit too softly. That was caught by Portanova by Norton out. He didn't have to move too far. So Didi with some decent contact on it, but could not get that to go down. Dylan Amaral, third baseman. 2 up now for Case. He grounded to short to end the first. That was his only at bat so far this game. Pitch, high pop up to center. Center fielder's not moving too far out there and is under it easily enough for the Lancers. And 2 up or 2 down. 2 very quick outs for Case. Play was made out there by Quinn Murphy for Norton. Nathan Borges up. He was hit, but it was called a ball. He had to stay in. Umpire said he leaned into it and ended up popping out to the first baseman afterward. Ball's a little up. Ball's off the plate. That's a fair ball, though. That's going to be a real tough play. And he's safe. He's going to beat that out. An infield single for Borges. Good hustle. That went right off the plate and into the air. So excellent hustle there from Borges to beat that out. Just barely. It's going to extend the inning for Reed Ohmschneider, who did single his first time up. He's forced out at second on a double play ball. Low strike in that first one. Ball's low. Gonna throw it down, and he's in there safe. Stolen base for Borges.
one strike. Come on, lead, Andy. You got to learn to hit. Play.
1-1 pitch coming up here for Olmschneider. Ball's high. 2-1. Borges out there at second base. That's in there for a strike. 2-2 now to Olmschneider.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ball's in the dirt. Not going to send that guy. Stays there, full count now to Olmschneider. Borges waiting for him out at second. Bottom of the fourth. And lace to right, and that's down for a hit. They're going to send that runner. Here comes the throw to the plate, and he is in there safe. They're going to get him at second, though, I think. He is out there. But Olmschneider still, he gets that run home. It's going to be a tie game. So Olmschneider ties the game on the RBI single. He's thrown out trying to stretch it to a double. But even still, 1 run comes home for the Cardinals. They got 2 hits in that inning. We are tied at 1. I'm here for the Lancers in the top of inning 5. We have 6, 7, and 8. Quinn Murphy, Sean Clary, and Thomas Portanova. Hayden Borges be out for his 5th inning of work. He's pitched quite well so far. He didn't allow any base runners for the first 3. Gave up 2 hits and a run in the last inning. He has 2 strikeouts to his name. Throw down to second. Pretty good throw. So here's Quinn Murphy. He grounded to the pitcher, Borges. That ended inning number 2. That's in there for a strike. And ball's going to be popped up to left. Gracie's under it, though, and will take care of that. A quick and painless first out for Borges. Sean Clary, number 10, will be up. He tried to drop down a bunt in his first time up and was thrown out by Borges. In there for a strike. Good breaking pitch. Second pitch, fouled behind. Go-to pitch coming up here. It's going to be high and outside. 1-2 pitch. Gonna swing at that, and it'll be thrown out at first. So he's out on a strikeout, 2-3 put out to go with that. Still counts as a K. That's going to be inside on Portanova. Popped out to third his first time up. Ball's going to be down in the hole. Good play by Gracie to try to get to that, but it'll be down. And Portanova with the third hit of the game for the Lancers. Number 9 hitter Grant Crosscup is up. First pitch is in the dirt. That runner's going to go, though. They're going to throw it down, but he's going to be in there. Advances on a wild pitch. Crosscup grounded out to third his first time up. That ended the third inning. And this very quick-moving game continues. Did not swing on that. It'll be 2-0. I'm going to try to pick him. Second baseman Zach Kern was not quite on the bag yet. Portanova was back in there standing too. There's a 2-0 pitch. That's a strike. Go to 2-1 now. That's going to be fouled. Two now. Grant Crosscup, number 9 hitter for the Lancers. Looking at a 2-2 pitch from Borges. Here it comes. That's low, a little high and outside.
Sell it, Betty. Way to sell. Good job.
Full count pitch coming up for Crosscup now. Here it is, and that hit him. Fastball went up a little bit too far inside. Borges went from having 2 outs in the inning, nobody on, to now we have 2 runners on, 2 down. Top of the order, Jake Seaver up for Norton. It's the pitch to Seaver. That's going to be fouled behind on the first pitch. Seaver's 1 for 2. He flied to left his first time up, and he singled and later scored on the Anthony Santangelo double in his second at bat last inning. Top of inning 5 right now, 1-1. Case and Norton. Beautiful April afternoon for baseball. Sun's back out again. Ball's going to be on the ground to third. They're going to go for the fourth at second, and that ends the inning. Norton picks up one hit in that inning. Does not score. They left 2 men on. We go to the bottom of inning number 5. Still a 1-1 game. To up for K789, Ben Duquette, Luke Saltmarsh, and Zach Kern. Scoring off against Musto, who's pitched very well as well for the Lancers.
Salty current, let's go. Salty. Go, boys. Okay. That's the 2 strike. Hey.
Hoping to bring you more games this year for Swansea Community Network. Baseball, softball. Bit of a very wet, rainy spring so far. Actually, the first softball game we brought to you against Dartmouth last week. It started raining in the middle of the broadcast, or 2 weeks ago, excuse me, is not good for expensive equipment that we have, but luckily some fans were able to provide umbrellas to us. That got us through the rest of that broadcast. This case, softball, defending state champions, already undefeated so far this year. Lose a number of seniors and are just still consistently good. So every year they manage to find a way to get it done. Case baseball as well. They had a slow start last year, ended up making the state tournament as a low seed, won their first game. A little bit to turn it around here. As I said, both teams are 1-4 right now. Catcher Ben Duquette. He swings at the first pitch. He's going to pop that one up in the infield. That's kind of a no man's land, but it's caught. Duquette with that harmless little pop-up. And that brings up right fielder Lucas Saltmarsh. He grounded to third his first time. That's some good wood on that, but right to third again. So it's going to be 2 up and 2 down for Case in this inning. 2 pitches on top of that. Zach Kern, who had a very lengthy at-bat his first time up, ended up singling and then was thrown out in a fielder's choice to second. Ball's in there for a strike. I think he was taking all the way when the first 2 guys in the inning go down on 2 pitches. Kind of have to take at that point. 0-1. Ball's in the dirt and outside. Pitch to Kern. He's going to get the medal on that. That's going to be a tough play up the middle, and he is safe. Another infield single for Case as Kern beats that out. That had just enough spin on it as that bounds past the pitcher's mound. Very close play at first. But Kern will reach on an infield single. The 4th hit of the game for the Cardinals. That brings the top of the order back up with Adam Gracie. He is 0 for 2. Popped out his first time and then reached on a fielder's choice. Last at bat, he actually got it into the outfield and it dropped, but Zach Kern had to hold up to make sure it wasn't caught, and he was doubled up at second base. Gracie going to be ahead in the count here, 2-0.
Come on, Grace, come on, 1-3.
Good contact on that by Gracie into the hole. Long throw off the base. He's safe. I think he was going to be safe anyway on that, if I had to be honest with you. Gracie with an infield single. That was a very long throw. Runner advances to third on the throw as well. So Case with consecutive 2-out hits to bring up Will LaBeouf, who's 0 for 2 right now. He grounded to third and he grounded to the pitcher. Can Case get another run across here? Still 1-1 in the bottom of the fifth. They're going to look over at Gracie, and there he goes. Very strong possibility that they're going to send Gracie here. He is fast. Not on this pitch, though. That's a strike to LaBeouf.
Let's go. I want in here, let's go.
Look over again at Gracie. Still not going. Ball's up. Now Gracie's going to go. They are going to throw it down, and they're actually it's going to work.
Come on.
So Gracie steals second. That run ends up coming home on the throw, and Case suddenly has the lead. 2-1. LaBeouf's going to pop this up to the right. That might be out of play. Let's see, and it is out of play.
Come on.
Great effort there by La Liberty from Norton, but over the fence.
Come on, Buff. Come on, Hey, Buff, here we go. One ball, 2 strikes. Here we go, Buff. Buff, get in here, kid. Go. Come on, Hey. Wait.
Here's the pitch to LaBeouf, and the dirt and outside. Gracie going to hold off there. And LaBeouf hack into that one, and that's going to be fouled behind. Ball's in the road as they send the player out to go grab it from Case. 1-2 to LaBeouf. Here it is. It's going to be low and outside again. Gracie's going to take third on that.
Let's get this one. Let's go. Hey, Will. Here we go. Let's go. Pick him up. Pick him up. Here we go. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Sorry, 3-2 now. I thought it was a 1-2 count. 3-2 on LaBeouf. Payoff pitch high. LaBeouf's going to work a walk. Timeout called by the Norton coach. It looked like it was going to be a smooth inning. Case has had 3 consecutive players reach with 2 away. Infield single from Zach Kern got it started. Adam Gracie also reached on an infield hit. Kern went to third on a slightly errant throw that took the first baseman off the bag. And then Gracie stole second. The ball got away out there from the second baseman. And Zach Kern scored.
Good job, Cow. He's got to lock in. All right, hey, let's put it in place, Sam, right? Come on.
So Musto's going to stay in there for Norton. They're going to let him work out of this. Case has runners on first and third, and Will LaBeouf can fly. Expect him to be off on one of these first pitches. Sam Dede up. He's 0 for 1. That ball's in there for a strike. He walked his first time up, and then he lined out to second. Just got it off the end of the bat. His last time up. LaBeouf still not going. Ball swung out in the dirt. That ball's going to by the catcher, though. Grazie's going to come home. He scores. That extends the lead to 3-1.
All right, Sam, come on.
Case getting some runs home. Two strikes on Dede. Now LaBeouf waiting at second. Here's the pitch. And that's in there right down the middle, called strike 3, and that ends the inning. Dede knew it too. That was a breaking pitch, got him completely off guard. But Case with 2 runs in the inning on 2 hits, 1 error by Norton, and 1 left on. They've extended the lead. It is 3-1 as we go into the top of the 6th.
Hits on me, hits on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Due up for the Lancers, as you can hear my scorebook blowing in the wind, I'm sure. So, Alec Rich, Joshua Liberty, and Anthony Santangelo, 2, 3, 4 due up. Scorebook makes a little bit extra noise than usual because it's got a little wet during the softball game that we did here at Swansea Community Network a couple weeks ago when it started raining. And then when paper dries, it gets kind of crinkly, and that's the noise that you're probably hearing. I'm not sure how well you can hear it on my headset here. Wind has picked up, as one would expect in April. Borges pitching quite well. Only allowed 3 hits so far in the game, 1 run. 1 run came on an Anthony Santangelo double in the 4th. Kind of line drive over left fielder's head. Scored Jake Seaver. Santangelo will be due up 3rd this inning. Here's number 2 hitter Alec Rich. He looks at ball 1 to start. He's 0 for 2. Struck out his first time up, and then he lined out to right his last time. That ball's in there for a strike. Drops in there with a breaking ball. At the top of the 6th, 3-1 Cardinals over the visiting Lancers of Norton High. That's laced to right. Very close to our camera operator, Helen Sod, out there in right field. That was ripped. 1-2 pitch coming up now. That's a little low and outside in the dirt. That'll be 2-2. That's a little low too. Dug out of the dirt.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
3-2. Borges a lot of control in this game. That's going to be low. That's the first walk he has issued in the contest so far. Steps Joshua Liberty, first baseman, 0 for 2 as well. Grounded to short and flew out to center in his 2 at-bats. That's up the middle to Gracie. Great play. He's going to boot it on the slide. Everyone's going to be safe. That's going to end up being an infield single. Everybody makes it. Gracie went to a slide, did get a glove on it, but it ricocheted away. Now we have runners on first and second with nobody out. The most dangerous hitter potentially for Norton up as Santangelo had an RBI double his last time. Double here will score at least one. That's in for a strike. Ball's going to be bouncing off the dirt. Great play by Duquette to not let that by. It'll go to a 1-1 count. Norton, their best chance to get some runs across. No one out in the inning. Runners on first and second. Here's the pitch. It's going to be hit in the hole to the left. They're going to have to hold that runner at third. Ball was laced to left field, but that was hit a little too hard. Now Norton has the bases loaded with no outs. Case playing for a double play here. They'll give up the run for the double play. But a dangerous situation here. Bases loaded, no outs. Right fielder Aiden Gilbert up. He's 0 for 2 in this game. Gets a contact on that and foul ball down the line. That would have scored probably 2 if that was a foot or 2 to the right. Norton bats coming alive here in the 6 consecutive hits following the walk. Gilbert's fly to left and struck out. 0-1 pitch. Line to right over the Norton dugout. A little behind on that. 0-2 pitch from Borges coming up to Gilbert. Here's the pitch, and he got him to swing and miss. The key. First out. Strikeout of Gilbert. Brings up Quinn Murphy, the center fielder, who's 0 for 2. Grounded to the pitcher, then popped out to the shortstop. Ball's a little inside, off the plate. 1 away now. Bases still loaded, 3-1 top of the 6th. Borges needing to work out of a major jam here. Ball's going to be bounced off the plate. That run's going to come home. Sliding in and safe. That run will count. 3-2. Still with 1 away. Case moving their outfielders in a few steps. Pitch to Murphy. That's foul to the right. Kind of chopping at it. Murphy's got a swing where he's already taking a step down the line as he swings, kind of like Ichiro used to do. You can get away with that as a lefty. Not so much as a righty. Here's the pitch to Murphy, and he hits it to right. That should at least get 1 run home over the head of the right fielder. That drops. They're going to send home both runners. Second guy is out by a mile at the plate. The first run does count. Murphy with an RBI double. He advances to third on the throw. Norton has tied the game 3-3. Not sure why the third base coach sent the second runner. That play at home wasn't even close. But regardless, Case will take the out. That ball's outside. The Sean Clary, left fielder number 10, he's 0 for 2. Grounded to the pitcher and struck out. And an infield single for Norton on that.
Halfway up his body 3 times. Seven cameras that touch him in the box 3 times.
Discussion about that, if that hit the plate or not. If it's as it stands right now is an infield single for Clary and the run comes home on the RBI.
Hey, listen up, that's your warning. Yeah, guys, even yelling at him. Hey, go, kid.
So as it stands, a little controversy with that. Clary's going to pick up RBI infield single. Borges back to work though to Portanova, number 7. High pop-up. And the ball is caught. That'll end the inning. Norton gets 3 runs across. 4 hits in the inning for Norton.
I don't know what that means. I speak English. Still don't know what this means. You hit the plate. You didn't.
Hey, same kid.
Watch the video.
Here, 1, 2, 3. Remember that when it's done yet. So much so that their third base coach is yelling at the follow.
Due up for Case in the bottom of the 6th. 3-4-5. Dylan Amaral, Leighton Borges, and Reed Olmschneider. Here's Dylan Amaral for the Cardinals. He's 0 for 2 in this game. He grounded to short. Then for a strike. Flew out to center in his second time up. Ball's in the dirt. A 1-1 count. Ball's high, 2-1. That's in there for a strike, 2-2 now. Third baseman Dylan Amaral. Bottom of the 6th here. KSI Field. It's a little up. And he works a walk as that misses outside. Very close pitch from Musto, but outside. Aiden Borges, the pitcher's up. 1 for 2. Popped out to the first baseman his first time. He singled and later scored his second time up. Like to help himself out here. Case has 6 hits right now. That ball's up again.
Come on, Tim!
That ball's in for a strike, 2-1.
Your count, kid, your count.
Ball's in the dirt again. That's going to be 3-1 now on Borges.
Your count, baby. 3-1, your count, baby. Count.
Pitch, good contact to short. They're going to stop. They'll get the out there. That's all. So they get the force at second base. Borges reaches on the fielder's choice. Ball 1 to Olmschneider. He's 2 for 2 in this game. 2 line drive singles to right. Head in the count here, 2-0. Ball's up and high and away. 3-0 now to Olmschneider. And Duquette, catcher, waits on deck. And that's in for a strike to Duquette, to Olmschneider. 3-1. Ball's low, ball 4. Another walk for Case in the inning. Looks like Norton might be making a pitching change here.
Running for 14, pinch running.
Read that, babe. New way! Everybody up. Read that, boy.
So Musto pitches a great game for Norton. He's going to come out. Standing ovation. Looks like number 7, Thomas Portanova, is going to take over pitching for Norton. Number 4, Caden Gonzalez, it's a pinch runner in for Olmschneider at first. Then you go look at Portanova. He throws pretty hard out there on the mound for the Lancers. This game had been going by very fast. We've had a bit of a slog the last few innings. Here we are at the bottom of the 6th. Only a 4-3 lead for Norton. Controversial other run came across in that last inning. And a pitch that looked like it was off of the batter, or at least not on the plate. Umpire ruled it off the plate, and the run came home on the RBI single. But regardless, case that with 2 men on. Ball's low and outside. Ben Duquette 0 for 2. He's grounded into a double play and popped out to the second baseman in his 2 at bats. Currently trailing this one 4-3. Bottom of the 6th. Ball's on the ground to third. They're going to get the force there. That's all.
You got 2. Come on, Salty. Best swing you can do right here, bud. Let's go. Come on, Salty. Hit, buddy, hit.
Lucas Saltmarsh with the last chance to get something out of this inning for Case. He's grounded out to the third baseman. Both times up.
Come on, Ted.
Breaking pitch went inside. Lace to right. Is that going to get down? It will not. It's in the hole, and the out is made at first. Saltmarsh with some good contact on it, but it is fielded out there by Norton, and the inning ends. The case in an inning that looked promising, they end up with no runs. They actually did not get any hits. They were reached twice on walks. And then 2 left on as we hit the top of the 7th. 4-3 the score. Norton in the lead over Case. Due up for the Lancers. 9-1-2. Grant Cross Cup, Jake Seaver, and Alec Rich. Morse is out taking his warm-up throws with not his main catcher out there because Duquette was on base when the inning ended. Duquette is now ready. You're ready to the top of the 7th end. Grant Cross Cup, DH, is 0 for 1. He grounded to third. Was hit by a pitch, his second plate appearance. Borges looking to complete the game. Ball's on the ground out there for Gracie. He'll make the play with no problems to start the 7th off. Back to the top of the order for Jake Seaver. 1 for 3. Fly to left, reached on a single and scored, and then reached on this 5th on a fielder's choice for his 4th at bat of the game. We'll get it a 2-0 count to get it started. Two-0 pitch on the way from Borges. And some disagreement with the catcher there about the sign. Ball's low, 3-0 now.
Here we go, Steve. Here we go, Steve. Oh, you kidding? Here we go, kid. Here we go.
And that's inside, another walk. Only the second walk that Borges has surrendered in this game. I think manager Dave Olmschneider's gonna have a discussion with him. See about making a pitching change. It's a 1 out in the 7th right now. Alec Rich is up for the Lancers.
Ball here, get one. Go! We go 9!
Alec Rich batting second for Norton in this game. Looks at ball 1 inside. 0 for 2. He struck out, lined out to right. He walked to start the 6th and later scored. Came home on a wild pitch. 4-3 right now. Ball's high. Borges losing control here. That's 6 consecutive balls. Another ball. That's low. Pick off play to first. Seaver's back in. Rio pitch, and that he's not. It doesn't matter. It's ball 4 anyway. It hit him. It doesn't matter. It was ball 4. That runner could have advanced. That'll do it for Borges here. Gonna rearrange some players out there. Looks like they're gonna bring in Reed Olmschneider, I believe. Had his first baseman glove. Lucas Saltmarsh gonna come in to play first now. Borges is presumably going to go to center. They're going to send Will LaBeouf out to right. So Schneider going to get his warm-up tosses here. He's going to take over with 1 out in the top of the 7th. Runners on first and second. Norton leading 4-3. Ball got away from Reed a bit on the warm-up throw. So as I said before, I'll be bringing you softball action, baseball action this year. Going to try, weather dependent, to do one game, softball or baseball, a week here for the remainder of the season. Try to bring you as many games as we can here at Swansea Community Network. Aired on TV, aired on our Swansea Community Network YouTube page as well. This is Tyler Clark. No one's solo this game. Brady should be back for future broadcasts. He was, I think he was at Wheaton College today broadcasting a game. He's a busy guy. So Wilmschneider taking over to face Josh Law Liberty here. Number 3 hitter for Norton. That ball is scorched foul. Law Liberty is 1 for 3. Grounded to short. He popped out to center. And he singled and scored last inning. 3-run inning for Norton. Ball's off the plate inside. Some good contact on that to left. Ballou over his head. That's going to score at least 1 for Norton. They're going to try to get a runner at second. The ball is not controlled as it gets in. That's going to be an RBI double for Law Liberty. That extends Norton's lead to 5-3. Good contact there. That should get at least 1 home. Caught there. Going to send the run. They're going to hold him, actually. That will get. LaBeouf got that ball in very fast. So LaBeouf actually did stay in center. Board just went to left, and I believe they switched Bulow to right. And that was a key out because that was Santangelo. Already had 2 hits in this game. We got him on the first pitch. That preserves the 5-3 deficit. Norton does not score anything else. That ball's laced to left here. Borges going to be under it and makes the catch and the inning ends. So Norton gets an ever-important insurance run. On 1 hit. No errors, but they do strand 2 runners. Runners on second and third are stranded. Might be key to the outcome of this game as it remains 5-3.
Go.
9-1-2 for Case Due Up. Zach Kern, Adam Gracie, Will LaBeouf. Thomas Portanova still out there pitching for Norton. They made that pitching change last inning. Musto pitched a great game for Norton. Came out. Now it's up to Portanova to try to finish this up. 5-3 is the lead for Norton. Bottom of the 7th. Zach Curd will get us started. He's actually 2 for 2. Released a single up the middle his first time up, and he had an infield single last time. He beat up the squibber up the middle and later scored as well. They tried to throw down to second, and he came home on it. That's going to be popped up high. Should be playable on the infield, and it is. Leadoff man, shortstop Adam Gracie's up. Gracie is 1 for 3. Popped out to second, reached on a fielder's choice. Singled and scored in the 5th inning. Scored the 3rd of Case's 3 runs this game. 1-0 pitch. Gracie swings at that to third and caught. Good contact on it, good contact, but right to the third baseman. And now there are 2 down in the 7th. Will LaBeouf, the last chance for Case. He's 0 for 2. Grounded to third, grounded to the pitcher, and reached on a walk his last plate appearance. 5-3. LaBeouf hits it. That's going to be by the first baseman, a base hit. Case is live. Down to their last out, and Will LaBeouf smacks one to right. The 3-hitter DH Sam Dede's up. He's 0 for 2. First plate appearance, he walked and lined out to second and struck out looking his last time up. That's a strike to Dede. Case looking for a rally to win their 2nd game of the year. The loss drops them to 1-5. There's the off-speed pitch, low and in the dirt. One 1-1 pitch to Dede. Ball's high. 2-1. They want to risk the hit and run here. Optimal count, 2-1. LaBeouf has the speed. They were not. Dede hits that up the middle. And that's going to be an infield single. Everyone's safe. Case not going quietly. 2 consecutive singles in the 7th. Extended the game. That brings up Dylan Amaral. 0 for 2. He grounded to short, flied out to center, and walked his last plate appearance. Looks at ball 1, low and away. Case with a little rally here in the last inning. 1-0 pitch. High and away. Bring it to 2-0. On the ground. Foul ball. That was a foot to the right. It would have brought home a run.
go, DA. Let's go, DA. Your count, kid.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Let's go, 3. Come on now, kid.
Do 1. In there for a strike. He looked at a beautiful breaking ball. Case down to their last strike now. 2 strikes. 2 balls to Amaral. 2 men on. 5-3 in the 7. There's the pitch. Get some contact on it. That ball's going to be caught and left. Got some good contact on it, but the ball is caught and the game is over. Final score 5-3. Norton Lancers come to Case and win. Norton advances to 2-4 on the year. The loss drops Case to 1-5. So that'll do it here from JCHS High School. This is Tyler Clark on behalf of Adam Kitchen, Helen Sod, Swansea Community Network. We wish you a great day, and until next time, goodbye.